Good afternoon, Sava here from Football Heritage TV. Hope everybody is well. Happy Monday to you. And pre-season kicks off tomorrow, our pre-season tour. We will be doing a live watch-along. Join me at 10 a.m. tomorrow, and I will continue through from 10 a.m. to 11 a.m. all the way through till the game has finished. Today, I want to talk about Daniel Levy. Daniel Levy is doing Daniel Levy things. News coming out about, reports coming out about the deal could have been done with Van der Ven, but we went back in to try to lower it at the last minute. Also that we're asking for more money than Lo Celso is worth. Daniel Levy doing Daniel Levy things in just a few seconds. Yes, good afternoon. I hope everyone is well. Yeah, Daniel Levy is the topic of discussion, probably more than any other chairman in the Premier League. And that is because Tottenham are just run so badly on the football pitch. Everything outside of football, absolutely brilliant. And somebody said something really good today. It was Phil P. Phil P actually said, it's funny, isn't it? We don't want to fix the problems on the pitch, i.e. the defence, i.e., a defensive midfielder. We don't want to fix these positions ever. But if there was something wrong with the Spurs play app, if there was something wrong with the ground, if there was something wrong with the Spurs ticketing system, I guarantee he said it would be fixed within seconds. And that is where Tottenham Hotspur are at the moment, right? That's what we are as a club. We are more known for off-field football activities than we are for on-field. Now, lots of reports coming out today, and you'll always hear me say reports because I can't turn around and say any of these things verbatim. I can't turn around and say that I know these things to be 100% true. But lots of reports coming out today about the Van der Ven deal, and all the people are saying the same thing, that the deal was there to be done. It was virtually agreed, and that Tottenham and Daniel Levy went back in at the last minute to try and lower the price one last time. And that is why the deal didn't get over the line. People saying that the personal terms were agreed, that's correct. But we went in at the last minute to try to get a lower bid. Now, I am all for negotiating. But how long does that take? This is now at the point where it's incompetence from Daniel Levy. In no other job can you do this and stay in your job. And yet he's here 23 years later and nothing's changed. Nothing is changing. People could talk to me all day long about, look at the stadium, look at our profits, look at this, look what we've done for the community. As far as I'm concerned, the way he runs this football club, nothing has changed. Nothing has changed. Every window is now starting to be a carbon copy of the one before. The same tactics, the same plodding along, slow, methodical, kind of draining scare tactics to other clubs of, oh, you've got to pay loads for our players, but we don't want to pay anything for yours. It's draining, it's boring, and I think fans slowly but surely are losing their minds with it. Don't get me wrong, there's a big group of people that really do support Daniel Levy, and nothing this club does is ever wrong. That's fine. That's great. But it's the same again. We should have been on pre-season tour with new centre-backs. We had the same conversation about centre-backs last year, the year before, and the year before that. And the moment Alderweireld and Vertonghen started to go, like they were up here as centre-backs, the moment they got a bit older and their form started to drop and their legs started to go, other clubs would have gone, boom, boom, replacements done. In that time, we've brought in Joe Rodon. We've brought in Longley on loan. We've tried Tanganga from the youth team. Davis has played more than ever at centre-half, whereas before he mainly played left-back. Eric Dyer plays week in, week out. And we brought in Romero, who is a good centre-back. Obviously, I don't ever go overboard about him, but Romero is a good centre-back and needs a partner. But that's our business at centre-half for the last 5 years. That is atrocious. That is absolutely atrocious. And we're not learning from these mistakes. Because to wrap this back into the Van der Ven situation, this is what we do. A player is there to take, right? Now, we're not even talking about going in and listen, for the people that were talking to me about Bastoni, and people wonder why Bastoni wasn't going to come to Spurs. I mean, look at the state of us. We can't even get Van der Ven done. Henry Wright said to me, he said, Sav, I looked at the video, the first ever video I'd done of Van der Ven, and he said it was something like the 23rd of June. We're now sitting here on the 17th of July, and Spurs can't get a 30 million euro. What's that? 25 million pounds or whatever that is. 26 million pounds. We can't get a 26 million pound centre half over the line. It is embarrassing. Then people going, we're going to get Tapsoba and Van der Ven. Are we? Or are we going to go back to lower targets than this? The whole thing is a shambles. I know I'll get people in my comments going, oh, you're dramatic. Oh, you say the same thing every year. Oh, support somebody else. Go to the Emirates. All this kind of stuff. But how can these fans not see it? How can other people, I know loads do, but how the section that don't, how can they not see this? How are we not going into the first pre-season game with new centre-backs? Then Daniel Levy's still doing more Daniel Levy things. Lo Celso. So reports have come out today from 3 or 4 different sources saying that Napoli are negotiating a deal for Lo Celso, but that Spurs want 25 million euros, and that's 10 million too low for Daniel Levy. This guy has been a monumental flop at Tottenham Hotspur. Get him off the books. Get some money in, Daniel. I get it. We paid 40 odd million, whatever it was for him, but it's not worked. It's another signing we got wrong as a club. It's another signing where you're going to have to take a hit, Daniel Levy. We've got to stop doing this. This time last week, it was Monday last week, and I remember it was because I left the gym. I left my PT session, and it was, Van der Ven deal close and Sanchez has a bid. We're a week later. Nothing else about Davinson Sanchez in the bid from Galatasaray, and the 3 other clubs that apparently want him. We're no nearer getting Van der Ven. We're no nearer selling Lo Celso, who we were told last week was wanted by 3 or 4 clubs. How can we get this every window so badly wrong? I'm genuinely, I'm not upset by it. I genuinely would like answer on a postcard. How are we getting this so wrong year after year after year? I'm really, really frustrated. We need some news to drop. We need the fans to have some positivity. It can change like that, but Spurs are messing around. Pre-season starts tomorrow. The first league game is in about 29 days. We don't want to go 2, 3, 4 pre-seasons in still with no new defenders. People saying, let Ange look at them. If he thinks Dyer's good enough, then great. If he thinks he can get the best out of Joe Rodon or Tanganga, great. Really? Are we this club? Is that what we've turned into? Is that what Daniel Levy has turned us into? That we get so badly treated that we start championing failures. We start championing these players that are not good enough at the required level. Is that where we are as a club? Most clubs have a player. If it doesn't work out in year 1 or 2, see you later. Out the door. No room for sentiment. Not at Tottenham. Hey, have a 5th year. Have a 6th year. Have a 7th year. What's that, Lamella? You want to be here for 8 or 9 years? Sure. Stay here for 8 or 9 years and don't contribute anything on the pitch. Sissoko, Davinson Sanchez, Serge Aurier was here forever. Hugo Lloris, again, another one, didn't replace him for years and years and years. Finally, we get round to it with a cheap goalkeeper this time. It's so slow. It's so badly run. And I won't ever apologise for what I say about the club. And people come in and go, you're going to look silly when we sign some centre-backs. Why am I going to look silly? That's what I'm asking for. It should have been done. It's slow. It's ponderous. It should have been done. Where is the efficiency? Where is the ruthless nature to want to move this club forward? So next time Daniel Levy does one of his documentaries or he gives a statement saying that we only want what's best for the football club. We're trying to create a winning team. We want to win trophies as much as you. No, you don't. If you did, we'd have centre-backs on that plane. Rip up some contracts. It's just embarrassing now. Anyway, it is what it is, people. Let me know your thoughts. Always happy to chat with people in the YouTube comments. Thank you to everyone that's subscribed. Thank you to everyone that's liked. Please like this video. I'll be back tomorrow, as I said, at 10 a.m. We'll do an hour of a morning chat with Sava, and then we'll go into the watch along. Thank you, everyone. See you later. Take care. And as always, come on, you Spurs.